We are all connected in the great circle of life.
Sean PBS movie production. If you're watching this is for you, pal. One of your favorite film that you ever seen your entire life, period, is finally getting a welcome review on my YouTube channel. And this film has finally turned 20 years. Shocking, folks. Hello, everyone. My name is Nick Hicks, Kim Possible Fan 2001, and I'm probably you click this video, I'm probably you turn on your communicator. Now it's time to talk about Disney. So, welcome to the magical world of Disney, which is another my Disney review week, which I review some Disney movie, Pixar movie, and Marvel movie, etc. So, I'm honestly, guys, or sometime I do some tier lists and some top 10, which I might do my top 10, my favorite and my least favorite Disney villain, but Kima Mephigo would be my best list. But if President don't like that, but hey, it's my opinion. Anyway, guys, so doing to this film has finally turned 20 years, so why not we do a review of this film instead of doing a rant on The Lion King 2019, which I might do it tomorrow after I get done watching Joker 2, which I was originally going to watch Joker 2, and I was originally going to do 2 videos in one night, which I am so tired, and I just came home pretty late at 4, so that's why I was just all worn out, and honestly, so that's why I didn't do any of the video after I came home, because it was a long ride at Nifty Rev. So yeah. Anyway, so tonight, I am doing a movie review to one of my favorite animated film of 2004, and one of my second favorite movies that came out in 20 years and since Shaun of the Dead, which is none other than The Incredibles. It's Showtime. So, came out the year of 2004, which we all agree that 2004 is honestly one of the best years for a movie for the 2000s, because, right, come on, we got some great movie, a fantastic movie from that year. Well, come on, we got Shaun of the Dead, we got The Polar Express, we got Shrek 2, and of course you got Mean Girls, and of course you got your crappy film like Catwoman, White Chick, and of course, what's that a movie? Oh, Fat Opera. And yeah, I don't want to say that movie anymore. You already know what it is. Anyway, enough further ado, let's get this incredible video started, shall we? It's magical time, because it makes sense, because Disney owned Pixar. Because that was way back then, since Cars came out, so that's why Disney owned Pixar back in 2006. And nowadays, Disney is still not selling Pixar, which you ain't seeing that anytime soon. So yeah. Anyway, enough further ado, let's get this magical world of Disney video started, shall we? It's The Incredibles time. So, what do I think about this film after 20 years later? I can't believe that the fact that The Incredibles, the first movie, the one who started it all for this PG movie, has started it all for a Pixar animation studio. And this has to be one of the very first PG rating for a Pixar film, because you already know that Pixar was so upsetting to do so many really G film like Toy Story, A Bug's Life, or Cars, or Finding Nemo, or Monster Inc., blah blah blah. But The Incredibles is the very first PG movie from Pixar Animation Studio. Let me say it one more time with my big old mouth. The Incredibles is the very first PG rating film from the Pixar Animation Studio. You know what that means? This film got some ton of the brutal violent, and this film has some ton of the adult reference and adult humor, especially for the scene when Elastigirl was looking at her backside, which is her bottom. This film is definitely for kids. Just because this film is rated PG, that doesn't mean this film is a kiddish. But anyway, guys, so do I have any flaws about this film? Heck no. Let's get some positive. So, the story was really incredible, which, get it, like, when I said Incredibles in the movie called The Incredibles, oh my god, that's stupid part. Let's move on. Anyway, so the story was really incredible, because it makes sense, because this film is Incredibles. Because I really love the fact that Brightbird is taking these family, turn them into a superhero. Brightbud, I gotta say, you deserve a medal because you did a fantastic and wonderful job. As your direction, because your direction of this film is just as good as Ratatouille and The Iron Giant. So that's why Brightbud is officially as one of my top 10 or my top 9 favorite director in Hollywood, because honestly there are much better director out there more than just a Brightbud, but honestly it's my opinion. And the characters, I love every single character of this film, right? Mr. Incredible himself, root to him, because honestly, him as Bob, let's face it, he was very not happy for his job that he was working. And you actually feel so bad for Mr. Incredible because Bob really wanted to do more superhero stuff, but after years later, after people getting sick of tired of it, so that's why the family turned into a superhero, but into Bob was working at the business. Last girl, which is Helen Paul, was a home mother to taking care of Jack because Jack cannot drive himself, which can't because he's a baby. And Violet is in high school and Dash was in the school. So that's why they just family. They was not just a superhero. They were just family, let's say. They were just family. But once again, The Incredibles is really a fantastic character, and his character development was really incredible. And I'll ask Girl in a minute because she's has to be one of my favorite part of the movie. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get to that chick in a minute. No. I'm not talking about the baby. I'm talking about Elastic Girl. We're gonna talk about that chick in a minute. I'll get you go. Anyway, guys. So the Violet. Honestly, guys, there were so many people think Violet is their favorite character, and there were some people who is the under 20 or having crush on Violet. Guys, I understand. I done that. But I changed that right now. So that's why I picked Elastic Girl as my favorite, because I didn't even know Violet is underage. So after I look at the research, yeah, she's a freaking teen. Sorry. Yeah, she's a freaking yeah, she's a freaking a teenager. So newsflash, she's underage, could be pedophile. And of course you got Dash. Dash is really funny. And honest guys, he runs just like the Flash and Sonic. Which Dash, he can beat the Flash because the Flash cannot run crap. Because I'm probably see the movie called The Flash when Andrew Miller as a Flash was running like a goofball. Mark my word, Sonic or Dash, whatever you call it, these two will absolutely beat Andrew Miller as a Flash. Well, good because it deserved it because I did not like the Flash movie. The Flash movie was stupid. And anyway, guys, so Dash is a very funny character and a very hilarious character. You ask me. And Syndrome, I like Syndrome. Syndrome, he's a fantastic villain, and Jason, he did a wonderful job to playing as a villain. So are you telling me that that's the same actor that he was in the live action of Alvin and the Chipmunk, but now he go to The Incredibles? Honestly, guys, if I'm wrong, I probably this film came way before of Alvin and the Chipmunk and Reba Bell. So let me know in the comment that this film, came way before of Alvin and the Chipmunk, because Syndrome is playing by the same actor that he was in the live action version of Alvin and the Chipmunk. Guys, I think the first film was a guilty pleasure, but the Squidward and the Chipwag, or even the World Chip, those three movies are Alvin poop, you ask me. And Frozone, I like Frozone. Frozone, he's a very amazing character. And Samuel L. Jackson, he did a wonderful job to playing as Frozone, especially for the most iconic line for The Incredibles in histories, which is none other than, "Honey, where's my super suit? What? Where is my super suit?" Oh my goodness. That line is everywhere. And of course you got Jack. Jack is a very cute a cute and adorable baby. So that's why I cast a baby pool as Jack in my Incredibles toon style. I can't spoil you guys that because I have two versions. The other version on Instagram when I put some like a user, but my YouTube version will have some cartoon characters to make myself easy and make myself safe because I don't want people to go in my comments section and keep saying, "Hey, can you put me? Can you put me? Can you put me?" Oh my god, that comment annoying the crap out of me. And of course, you got some of the characters like the Underminer. Yeah, honestly, I really love the ending. The ending of this film is even better than the rip-off ending from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Who in the right mind in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 that you want to whip up the exact same ending of The Incredibles? Sony quit being stupid. And of course, you got your animation. On the guide, this film, on the guide, I understand that people think this animation is completely outdated when you compare it to the animation of The Incredibles 2. I gotta be honest here, the animation is outdated, but outdated as a best because on the guide, I'm not sure this film is outdated, but there was two animated film. I just think it's even more outdated than The Incredibles. Have you not even seen the first Toy Story film or even the first Despicable Me movie? Yeah, that's what I thought. So nope, The Incredibles is still not outdated, but Toy Story 1 and Despicable Me 1 is way more outdated than this film. That's all, folks. And the action scene. I really enjoyed the action scene. The action scene was really spectacular. So that's why this film is rated PG. Like I said, this film is the very first PG rating for a Pixar animation studio. Because you already know that Pixar was back then was making so many rated G film, but I am so glad that Pixar has finally changed their mind and make this film as a rated PG film to make this film as a like a boy that you're a huge fan of superhero of the action movie. So kids, honestly guys, if you're a huge fan of the action and some comedy, this film is for you, everyone. And of course, you got your scene of the movie. You got your humor in this film. The humor in this film. This is why I think. So that's why I think The Incredibles is honestly one of the second most funniest comedy movie of 2004. Because even I think Shaun of the Dead is way more funny in my opinion. But this film is in the close second as the most funniest comedy film of 2004. Anyway, especially when Bob Boss said, "I am not happy, Bob. Not happy. Ask me why." Probably be more specific, Bob. Oh my goodness, that character is so hilarious as much as the principal from a Goofy movie and of course Rex from the Toy Story. Why? It's because of the fact that Bob Boss, he played by the same actor that he was in a Goofy movie as a principal, which I'm probably a lot of the people are crapping your pants right now if I said that. And of course, he was in the Toy Story film as Rex. So let's hope he don't pass away. If it is, that would be very sad if we think about it. The same way as Sarah Jackson, to be honest. Anyway, guys, so of course you got Endemo. Hello, darling. Yeah, we got Endemo. Endemo is a very amazing character, and I don't want to say the boy or a girl because Brightbird is the voice of Endemo. Are you telling me that the guy is playing in a female character? That, thank God I did not cast Anna as Endemo, or else that would be very weird as heck. And of course, you got your climax. I really enjoy the climax, especially when Jack was was doing something to a syndrome. Oh my goodness. As a brutal baby, you do not want to mess with Jack because if you mess with Jack, he would turn to a fire and he would turn into a giant monster. I mean, he would turn into a monster because there was one scene in the film when Syndrome was holding Jack and Jack was really want his family and son. Jack turned into a fire and Syndrome was scared after Jack turned into a monster. Not Monster Inc. level. I'm talking about the realistic monsters. And honestly, and do you know what syndrome death scene is? It's an airplane. Yup, it's the jet of the airplane just made syndrome die like that. Gotta be honest here, but that is a very dark death scene for a Pixar film, folks. And of course, you got your ending when the villain said, "I am the one, the Iron Miner." Once again, that Iron Miner scene is much better than the whip-off scene from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's all, folks. Give it a folks. So overall, guys, The Incredibles is a timeless classic, and this film is an epic, brilliant masterpiece to the beginning to end. The story was really original. The character was really likable. Honestly, let's get to one of my favorite characters in this film. Let's talk about the chick in the room. That's right, we're going to talk about this chick right here. I'll ask this girl. This is why I love her even more than Violet. Because I love her. I like how Pixar designed her. I like her voice. I'm really thinking that the actress of Holly Hunter, she did a beautiful job to playing as a mother. And I do like her accent. And I really like I really like how that she's a fantastic mother. She is honestly one of the best characters in this film. And not just that, behind with Valentina from Inside Out 2. Elastic Girl is my second favorite Pixar crush of all time, behind with Valentina from Inside Out 2. Sorry, I just got really creeped out about that. So, sorry I made you guys creep. So, I'm not freaking mean your studio. Don't pay me, don't hurt me. Sorry, guys. So, I'm going to give The Incredibles a 10 out of 10. It's a epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I'm giving this a peak incredible movie, a seal of Nick Magnifico awesomeness. Your wish have been granted. Sorry guys, that was my movie review to one of the best animated film of 20 years, which is none other than The Incredibles. Even I prefer Shaun of the Dead as my favorite thing that came out in 2004, but this film is in a close second. And now I think this film is even better than the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Eugene Crab. Sorry guys, so once again, that was my movie review of The Incredibles. So tell me about your opinion on this amazing film on the comment section below. You think it's good, think it's bad, think it's mediocre, think it's best, think it's worse? Comment below and let me know. So honestly guys, I might take a break to do some Disney review week, maybe tomorrow. So what is my next review? But don't worry, if you want me to do more, I might do a rant on The Lion King 2019. So what is my non-Disney movie week I should do? Let me think for a second. Oh boy. I am not ready for the S-Storm, which is Netherden. Yep. Alright, it's official everyone. I'm going to be watching Joker 2 because it's on Plex right now. So my next review, which is Netherden, Joker, a do. Scratch that, what's called Joker 2, because that title was really confusing and stupid. So stay tuned for my movie review or rant on Joker 2, which, honestly guys, if I really like it, a lot of the people on my comment section, it's gonna be a war. Really, war over the opinion? How society can be stupid than that. Yup, folks. My next review is Joker 2. Get ready for my unpopular opinion, the same way as Disney Wish and the Marvel and Aquaman 2. And don't forget of Amsterdam back into 2 years ago. Sorry guys, so if you enjoyed this The Incredibles video, if you want to see more of this chick video like this chick right here, please, I highly recommend you to hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share it with your whole family. And honestly guys, what's the Incredibles movie that you prefer? The first film or the second film? For me, I prefer the first film better than the sequel. Guys, I like the sequel. But honestly, do you agree that the villain was stupid? Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, honestly, I do agree. The villain was stupid, so I might change my opinion on The Incredibles and give it like a 9 out of 10. It give it like a 9 out of 10. Let's do that. Sorry guys, so this is Nick Hicks, Kim Possible Fan 2001, signing off, and it's been 20 years since the superhero comic book movies of 2004 came out from a Pixar animation studio. And get ready for the hate comment for Joker 2. I am not ready.